Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. An experienced and certified detective of the Jamaica Constabulary Force is about to educate you with facts and not hyperbole. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, now this is the time to subscribe. It doesn't cost a penny, a dime, or a nickel. It is free. There's no effort you have to put out, physical or any form of. It's not going to mess up the memory on your phone and create any memory. You understand? All you're gonna get from this channel is facts, not hyperbole or what if. We just tell you straight what is happening and give you honest commentary about factual things. You understand? Not things that out of the skies or things I'm out of the blue. You know that this is July 2022, and those of you who are living in Jamaica or who are from Jamaica, if you did not know that Jamaica is a criminal's paradise in the world, no, I hope that you have been catching on because I've been telling you guys this for over 3 years. And one of the main reasons why I have started this channel is like for young men like police officer Jermaine Brown who have paid the ultimate price. And it has broken our hearts. In Jamaica, when you're a police officer, you're a nobody. Yes, in Jamaica, when you're a police officer, you're a nobody. The killing of Constable Jermaine Brown is evidence that the Jamaican society do not care for our police officers who have given their all daily to protect, serve, and to reassure the people of Jamaica. However, gunmen can kill police officers in Jamaica in middle of the day when people are busy hustling and bustling, going about their lawful business, and criminals can kill a police officer at that time of day, and no one see anything, no one done anything, and the police in the division, the police district where this murder occurred, where this policeman worked, nothing has done. Three men had murdered this police officer, killed him. You understand? Well, as one of my loyal subscriber, keep reminding me of a time when retired superintendent of police, one of the best detectives that used to be in Spanish Town, Kelso, small they call him sheriff, the man who is a top tier crime fighter at Spanish Town. At one time, he was at my station at Unspear. And I can tell you, when I was at Unspear, even although the man had left there years, people were still talking about him and Ivan O. Thompson. Yes, those two police officers' names would regularly come up in conversation when I'm talking to young and old people. Even people who did not knew him personally, but they would talk about him because he was a no-nonsense crime fighter and he understand how to deal with criminals, especially the barbaric ones. So they're saying the killing of Constable Jermaine Brown. They're asking, where is the Kelso Smalls of yesterday? Well, unfortunately, there is none. The few police officers that we have back in Jamaica, they are all degree police officers. And those that who are willing to work to restore some form of order, they have no political support. The politicians, they are on the sides of the criminals and they are against the police force and against the police officers. As a former police officer had said, that even the current Prime Minister, St. Andrew Holness, when he visit Olympic Gardens police area, he is people who are connected to him, his entourage that travel with him to Olympic Garden police area. They would direct the followers which business place they are to support and bars And the only business places that they do not support are the ones that are owned by police officers. As the police officer, the former police officer, has stated, that that goes to show you that the hatred that they have for people who are law enforcement officers in Jamaica. Because if they are willing to support everyone else in and around the community that have businesses, but they are not supporting the police because the police officers represent law and order, and they are not a part of any gang or they are not dons. That goes to show you where these people prioritize and who they like. And the police are not likable people to these people because the police are the ones who enforce the law. And as the former police officer had said, that they would see the politician, they would be talking to the criminals, the boys who are killers, known killers in the community. And they are the ones that the politicians would be standing and talking to. They would not even visit the police station and introduce themselves to the police because the police are irrelevant. They are nothing. They are the nobody. You understand? Nothing. They are nothing to them. So as we can see that nothing is done for the family of the late Constable Jermaine Brown to get justice. As I've learned that Constable Jermaine Brown is from the community of Waterford, where I used to live. Growing up, even as an adult, in my early years. He lives off Skibo Avenue, and that's off Portland West. I used to live off Portland West. My father still have his house there. You understand? I do not know the Jermaine Brown or his family, and my deepest condolences to them. But they need justice. I live in a country where if you kill a police officer and you do not hand in yourself with an attorney, the morgue is your next stop. There are no human rights groups like Jamaica for Justice and others who are making millions of dollars laughing all the way to the bank from the bloodletting. And by what these people are doing in Jamaica, they are draining the country of the best minds to migrate to North America and Europe. And guess what? Do you think white people love black people? Yes, they do anything to destroy your country, to prop up their country. You understand? And the good thing is that you get the enemies within to do it for money. So it's slavery all over in another way. And the sellouts are still there. You understand? So we can see that the criminals are emboldened. You understand what I'm saying? There are no human rights group in America for criminals. None. You understand? Black Lives Matter, it's not a human rights group matter. Black Lives Matter is well, it is just there to rip off to feed off black people suffering so that they can make money. They're not doing anything for black people because when black people in America kill black people, you're not seeing them. And if you're Black Lives Matter, it's supposed to be all lives, all black lives, not only when police kill them, but when even the gangbangers them killing, as Gina Jennings in Philadelphia have stated a number of times, who was a well-respected preacher. You understand? So the human rights group in Jamaica, they have helped to destroy the little that is left of Jamaica. And now it is the murder capital of the world. Yes, Jamaica is the murder capital of the world. Dead is Constable Jermaine Brown of Spanish Town Police Station in St. Catherine North. The 32-year-old was attacked while driving his private Toyota Allian motor car at about 5 p.m. last week. What makes three young men feel so confident that they could ambush and shoot this police officer in the middle of the day? Let me tell you, Jamaican for Justice, the ghetto university scholars at the University of the West Indies, yes, that they make excuse of these killers. Oh, the reason why they kill the police officer is because they're poor and they're not educated and there's no way out for them. Killing Constable Jermaine Brown, how is that make their life better? Does it put any money in their pocket? No. So killing people making them better. What's such utter nonsense and garbage? And these people are on TV, so they are pundits. You understand? They know that at the end of the day, the killers, they know that at the end of the day, when they are found by the police, these killers are victims. The days that criminals were afraid to attack a police officer in Jamaica is behind us. It's taboo. All they have to do is to wait for the police officer to enter or exit his vehicle, then attacked him with deadly force. Three of them ambush and kill this police officer. The life of a police officer in Jamaica is no longer sacred or has any meaning anymore. The gunmen are victims of police violence and victims of the system. You understand? They don't take responsibility because they're lazy and socialistic. You understand? They want whatever other people have to give it to them. And one of the worst things is that this place where they killed Constable Jeremy Brown, they had killed the manager for that place 2 weeks ago. So why Constable Brown went there all by himself? But even if two police officers were there, maybe the chance of both of them would be killed at the same time. And we haven't seen the police responding anyway. I am not on the ground to know what's going on. You understand? And I have tried to make contacts with people that whom I've worked with. Some of them do not like me because I don't support thieving police. You understand what I'm saying? And some of them are thieves. I must admit. Yes, some of the police officers that I have worked with who are still serving, some of them are thieves, and I know that. Although I talk to them, you know. In Jamaica, criminals are treated as model citizens. Yes, they are treated as model citizens, role models, and they are emulated and they are admired and celebrated by the political class and the peoples of the various communities where they live. The police officers, they are not seen, they are not admired, they are not loved, they are not respected, and they are not revered by the citizens of Jamaica. They are seen as the enemy of the people. Although the police officers they serve, protect, and reassure with their lives daily, a police officer in Jamaica is the target at all times by the public, gunmen, and all the likes to be killed on a daily basis. The old fashioned policing was very effective because it would have solved this murder. Our criminals are updated with their attacks on the police officer. So police officers must wear their bulletproof vests at all times as if they are always on duty to protect their lives and give themselves a fighting chance because these terrorists are emboldened. I can remember as a young man growing up in Jamaica, the killers of the late Constable Jeremy Brown would be on coal, concrete, beside the police officer at the mall. Yes, that's what used to happen. You kill a police officer, then you have to be killed. They did not wait too far to, the police don't wait for it to go through any judicial system for them to be hanged because eventually they will get life imprisonment. From you kill a police officer, your justice is to be killed because it's an attack on the state and an attack on law-abiding people. Because the police represent the first line of defense of the people in the country. You understand? So that's what I support. And that's what the Jamaican people used to support. And that is what's supposed to be happening. What is happening in Jamaica? Why are these killers not killed by the police or even by their fellow cronies in their community? You understand? At the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we haven't seen the outrage of the death of this police officer. And it breaks my heart because I, too, was a police officer in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. I don't know Constable Jeremy and but I know how it feels to lose a colleague and a friend. What's mind-boggling is that his commanding officers and those at St. Catherine North was quick to put him off duty, so his loved ones would not get a penny from the state because he was not on duty. The main reason and the only reason why they killed Constable Brown, Jeremy Brown, is he was a police officer. So that should be sufficient for him to be on duty. So that is his loved one can get the little money to help them as he leave this world to go 6 feet into the ground, never to return again. You understand? That's why I have made this channel for the young police officers who are there. You understand? I serve in the Jamaica Constabulary Force and I serve in the United States of America military. And whether I was on duty or not, or on vacation leave in Jamaica or elsewhere in the world, I was covered 100%. And if I die, my wife would get her dependency check immediately. Plus, she would be taken care of by the federal government until if she gets remarried or she dies. And my kids, they would get all of their benefits too, health, dental, all the way. Even if they want to do their PhD as adult, the government will still take care of them. And that is what you call caring. You understand? So when I've been telling you young police officers to migrate, I'm not just telling you because I hate Jamaica. I am telling you because I love you guys. I was a young police officer. I went to the Jamaica Police Academy when I was 17 and a few months. I want to use this opportunity to express my deepest condolences to the family of the late Constable Jermaine Brown, his friends and colleagues. Constable Brown had paid the ultimate price with his life for a system that is built for criminals by criminals. Let me repeat myself. Constable Jermaine Brown had paid the ultimate price with his life for a system that is built for criminals by criminals. My deepest sympathy for your loss. Words cannot express my deep sorrow for your loss. My heart goes out to you, the family of Constable Brown. I have never met the man. I do not know the man. But from information received, he is from the community where I am from. The life of a police officer in Jamaica is no longer sacred or valuable, as in other jurisdictions in the world, because Jamaica is a criminal's paradise. I can say one thing. I have served the JCA for one third of my life. I am very happy I was not shot and injured or worse killed. If I was killed, I would not be here. But thank God I am still here. So I can share the knowledge that I have. Although it could have happened on many occasions, I thank the good Lord for protecting me when I was there. Because the greatest enemies to the police officers in Jamaica are the politicians. Yes, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, St. Andrew Holiness, the JLP party, the PMP party, Jamaican for Justice. They are the they are the criminal rights group that's out there campaigning for rapists and murderers. You understand? And the low IQ people. Young police officer, you do not want to give away your life to a system that was built on criminality by elected criminals or people who criminals might. You need to migrate from Jamaica and better yourself, as I have done. Watch my videos and learn a thing or two to better yourself because there are better way of living outside of the criminal's paradise named Jamaica. Let me repeat it. There's a better way of living outside of the criminal's paradise named Jamaica. Yes, Jamaica is a criminal's paradise in the Caribbean Sea. Thanks for watching the Jamaica Young Police channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, this is the time to subscribe. It doesn't cost a penny or a time for you to do the same. Most of all, like the video, share the video, and comment below. Let me know what you think. Have yourself a beautiful day. Rest in peace, Constable Jermaine Brown. All the best to your family, friends, and co-workers. Young police officer, you need to leave.